I'm Lanny Bergner. I'm here in my studio. This is where I do a lot of my handwork on metal mesh. About 6 months ago, I started working quite a bit with copper mesh. At the same time, I became inspired by leaf forms, so I started collecting different leaves because it was in the fall. And this is one of the models here, this maple leaf. And I copied that leaf and I transferred it to mesh, this is copper, and turned it into a larger maple leaf. And for about the last 10 years, I've done a lot of work with stainless steel mesh, a lot of heat treating of that mesh using a propane and butane torch, which I call flame painting. And this is one of the stainless steel vessel forms that I created, this part here. And all the patterning and the color and stuff is done with either a propane or butane torch. And these little leaf-like forms here, that's copper. And I also treated those with a torch. The inside part here, these little ball forms, that's glass frit. And glass frit is basically just crushed stained glass. The form on my left here is an earlier piece. I probably did it about 2 or 3 years ago, but I wasn't real happy with it, and I decided recently to cover the upper portion of this with these leaf forms here with the little frit balls. So that'll cover this part here. It's kind of a plumb bob like form, and it suspends. So hopefully that'll finish it up, and I'll be happy with it. I've been inspired by nature. That's been kind of the impetus of my work for probably over 40 years now. When I first got out of graduate school, I was doing a lot of work with just aluminum insect screening. And so that was kind of the start of my preoccupation with mesh, and just kind of kept evolving it over the years. And also during that time, I like to install my work like an installation, even if I make kind of singular objects. If I have a chance to do a larger exhibition, I like to install it in kind of an installation format. And that just gives me another way of seeing the work and how it interacts to each other. And I think of it kind of as if you're walking out in nature and you come upon forms, or the light hits something just right, or a movement that catches your eye, and there's this interaction you have with that moment. It's kind of an inspirational thing. And that's what if I think of my work as being successful, that's what I'd like for it to do. Anyway, thank you.